Morning tubes, back out on the forest using my selfie stick. Hope you can hear me, a little bit windy. I'm going to talk to you about show us your steak. Okay, so what's show us your steak all about? It was a thing that was invented by Haze Outdoors, Hazy. Most of you probably watch his channel, you've probably already seen it. And it's basically about bringing awareness to mental health and mental health issues within men. And it's a bit of a tricky one for me because I'm no expert in this field at all. I do know people that have suffered minor forms of mental illness. I do know people, but it hasn't affected me or my family as much as I know. So I'm no real expert to talk about these things, but it's basically just bringing awareness to men that have got mental health issues. I was tagged by Chris Auton, sorry Chris, I think that's how you pronounce it, to do the steak challenge, basically, steak challenge. Show us your steak, which is basically bringing awareness to mental health issues in men. Yeah, so I've basically got a steak. It can be any steak, doesn't have to be a big juicy steak. I've just went to the butcher's this morning and got a steak that didn't have any ribeye, so I've got the ribeye end of a sirloin, which looks okay. It's not massive, but can be any steak. Can be a quick fried job, can be a chicken steak, beef steak, turkey steak, a steak you found, a bit of wood in the ground, cook that up, wooden steak, anything really. It's just to create some awareness for men and their health issues, and the fact that men can't talk about their problems. Well, most men. Me personally, I haven't got a problem. I'm quite emotional, so I'll have a boo at Titanic, I'll have a cry at anything, but real men's men, they bottle it up, you know. I've got a few friends I can talk to about things if I needed to, so you know, I've got a wife, I've got children. Basically, don't bottle it up, go and talk to someone. But anyway, I'll just enlighten you with what knowledge I have or what I can help with. As I said, it's not my field, so but I took up the tag. Thought I'd try and do my bit, so hopefully I'll bumble through and not say the wrong things, because I can say the wrong things. I'm a bit like that. Anyway, enough of me bumbling on. Enough. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. I'm going back to base camp 1, or was it base camp 2? Can't remember now. But I'm going back to base camp. I'll stick my hammock up and try and cook a steak on a new fire method I've got, actually, which I'll show you in a bit when I get there. And also a new cooker thing, which I have used once, but only with the Trangia, like a firebox thing, cheapo eBay job. But I like this little corner. When I turned up to the car park, there was a whole gaggle of walkers, like massive gaggle of them, like a herd of walkers. So hopefully they're not coming my way. danger of a fire from what I'm going to be doing, and it's wet, really wet underneath anyway. These are like eco fire starter things I found in, I can't remember the shop, but it says something like 7 to 12 minutes, so I presume that's 7 to 12 minutes burn per one. I was going to try and cook on them just to see, so I've just put a few in just to see, and let's knock some water up. Right, it's basically 300 mils of water in there. This little Lixada stove is tiny, look man, it's not the smallest one, but it's tiny. Let's see how those blocks do. Won't a lot, it was about £1 for a pack of 72, so we shall see. A bit stinky, I will say that, but they're supposed to not produce any CO2 or anything, which I can't understand why not. Wow, that was literally, crikey, 3 minutes, not even that. They're good, those things. Pick out an amazing bit of heat as well. I think they're a little bit like those fire logs that I use. It's like a sort of sticky substance inside, but wow, impressed actually. Probably didn't need to put as many in. 2, maybe 3 would have done it. But that's warm, really warm. So I'm not doing my steak yet, so I've got to wait till they burn out now. It's a shame. Also, I restrung my hammock with this Amstel. I got it from Henge Hammocks. It was supposed to be red, but it's more pink actually. Lighter and seriously strong. Seriously strong. It's got steel in it. So I was just testing it on this before I put it on my DD hammock. See how strong it actually is. But yeah, quite impressed. Wasn't a lot of money, it was about £8, but it reduces the weight also because they're really light, super light. A bit like whoopee sling material. I think it is whoopee sling material. Amstel. Yeah, one on each end. Pink, a little bit of Fide. Said red, but it is pink. There you go. I'm in touch with my feminine side. So I think I've explained what Show Us Your Steak's all about. What I'll do is cook my steak, probably show you cooking my steak, and let the steak do the talking. As I said, I'm not an expert in these matters, but you guys, if you've got any problems or issues with your own mental health and you realise you need help, then go and speak to someone. Speak to a good friend, speak to a doctor. Loads of different charities out there that you can speak to. I'm not going to keep banging on about it because I don't really know enough about it, so I'm not going to advise, but the best thing to do is talk. So all it's about, Show Us Your Steak, is about talking whilst eating a steak. But I hope I've done enough to make you go and talk to someone at least. I mean, all my massive millions of subscribers, must be one of you out there that's got, I was going to say issues then, but that's probably the wrong word, you see. Put my foot in it all the time. Wrong person to be talking about this kind of thing. But I've tried. So don't bottle it up. Go and talk to someone. Makes sense. Really does. Anyway, on to the steak. I've decided that those lighter things are not a good idea. Look how sooty my fingers are, and that's just picking my cup up. So I shall be using my fake Trangia, because that's less sooty, way less sooty and sweep. A couple of onions. barbecue seasoning, a wad of butter, no oil, so it's probably going to burn on that aluminium frying pan thing. I'll get that on in a minute. She's a bloomer. Doesn't look that big there, does it? It's not massive. Just chucked a few onions in there just to start them off. I should have bought a wind deflector, because that's affecting it quite badly now because the wind's picked up, as you can see. Juicy. I'll probably overcook it as always. Yeah, boy. Tomatoes on. Look at that. Look at that steak, boy. Look at that steak, boy. Scrambled O reference. Where are you, Scrambled O? We need you to come back. Come back, Scrambled O. Right, I'm just going to let that rest for a minute or two. Don't look too shabby, does it? Not too bad, still juicy. Sporks are useless. A little bit pink. You can see that. A little bit pinkish inside. A little bit overdone. It's a little bit chewy. Sporks, who invented sporks? They're bloody useless. That's an out-kit one, but the fork bit isn't deep enough. Oh yeah. It is good, but I'd say a little bit chewy, which is a shame. I'll probably leave some for Mr. Fox. I don't like fat, really. Onions are way good. The centre is perfect for me. Just off pinky and perky. That middle bit is juicy and not overdone, so it's not too chewy. Anyway, enough of me eating my steak. Go out and get your own steak, cook it up, talk about mental illness, mental health, mental issues. I'm not going to tag anyone because that can create stress in itself for people, and a lot of the tags I probably would have done have already been tagged. Really, this kind of thing is better for the bigger channels. Joe Robinet's done one, Haze, quite a few of the other guys have done one, and that obviously reaches more people. My reach is nothing really compared to them, but I did it. I don't mind being tagged in things, so I did it because Chris tagged me. I wouldn't have just done it on my own, but if you want to do one, feel free, just go and do one. It's actually a nice opportunity to have a steak in the woods, or on the beach, or in your front room. I've showed you the steak. I think it was good enough. Go and talk to someone. I decided that I wasn't going to throw those veggies, I was going to cook them up. Not a bad little pan actually, that. It's tiny though, look at my hand. That's my hand next to it, and I've got small hands, so yeah, lovely little lunch. Cool, isn't it? The sun coming through the tops of those trees. So, have I done enough to get you guys to talk? Keep talking. I think Bob Hoskins once said that. Was it Bob Hoskins? One of them anyway. One of the cool blimey governor geezers. So, have a chat with someone if you're feeling a bit down, if you're feeling a bit mental, if you're feeling a bit issued, if you're feeling a bit health, sickness wise in your mind. Have a chat with someone. Seriously, I may take the mickey a little bit, although I haven't actually taken the mickey. I actually mean it. But chat to someone, chat to a mate, chat to the doctor, chat to your mum, chat to your dad if they're still around, chat to your sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, bus driver, the old boy down the road. Everybody likes to talk, including me. Ask my mates, they'll tell you. So talk about it. That's all I can offer. Talk to me if you like. Got my email address and my website. On my YouTube channel, I have got a website. Got 2 websites actually. But talk to me on my YouTube channel if you want. My email address is on there. You're always quite welcome to have a chat. If you're a troll, I'll suss you out, so don't troll me. Yeah, anyway, good luck. And keep your peckers up. Not like that. See you later, tubers. Probably be a little outro this way or that way. Maybe a couple of images. Hope you enjoyed the day. It wasn't really about me today, it was about you and other people. But I sort of turned it into a video to hopefully entertain you and also bring awareness of show us your steak, which I did. And it was nice. The outside bit was a bit dodgy, but inside was lush. See you later, tubers. You'll probably see me this Friday actually, because I'm going raving again, so you might want to switch off for that one. But hopefully enjoy it. See you later. Okay, as usual guys, left no trace. That's where my fire thing was. I've just basically tried to make it blend in as much as possible. Obviously it's darker because it's disturbed ground, but another couple of days that'll look normal. Off we trot. It's about 2:30. I've been here about 3 hours. And it's getting a bit chilly now. Oh, it's lovely in that sun. Oh, it's warm. Hands are warming up already. Cool. I brought my sunglasses, but I think I should put them on. Yeah, beautiful up here today. No complaints from Mr. Burton Outdoors that is actually outdoors. Right, I'm going to leave it there, guys and gals. Well, I hope this helped someone, some young man or old man or anybody. You don't have to like, you don't have to share, you don't have to subscribe on this one. It's just purely, it wasn't about me really, this one. Excuse the Joe Robinet plane going overhead. If you want to like, you want to subscribe, that's up to you. But you don't even have to comment if you don't want to. I like the comments though. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. Right, I'll be back in the car in about probably 20 minutes from where I am. But I think I'm done for the day. Doing my videographer bit, just trying to negotiate massive puddles because I've got holes in my wellies. See you later, tubers. You'll probably see me over the weekend from Friday's mission. I've got all this to negotiate now. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep well. See you soon.